Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy winter to all of you. I know that at least when I'm filming this right now, it is not cold enough to be wearing a scarf as thick as this one, but this is a very special scarf, and I will tell you why. It is for two reasons. One, this scarf, it is black here at the end, is the inspiration for today's look. I wanted some, I saw this and I thought, well, it would pair very nicely with nice bold red lips with a glossy black eyeliner. And the other reason is that this scarf has been made by yours truly. This is the first and the only scarf that I have ever made, or for that matter anything that I have ever made for myself or for anyone. It's a crochet scarf and I'm very proud of it. It took me 2 seasons to make, and I'm very proud of it. So these are the two reasons why this is a very special video to me. And yeah, so if you like what you see, then just stay tuned and we'll get started in a moment. So I'm starting off with primer, and the one that I'm using today is the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer, and I'm just warming it up between my fingers and applying it all over my face and neck. Leaving the face for a little bit, I'm moving on to the eyes. I'm using the MAC's Paintpot in Painter D, and I'm applying it on both my eyelids all the way up to the brow bone. What this will do is it's going to prime and prep my eyes for receiving shadows, and it's going to make them slightly tacky. Next, I'm moving into the Nudes Maybelline palette and using this light frosty shade on a flat shader brush. I'm going to be applying it just to the moving lid area without taking it either into the crease or any higher up than that. For my first crease color, I'm using this taupe shade from the same palette, and I'm just buffing that into the crease. This is not the only shade that I will be using because I found that this wasn't deepening enough. Next, I'm going in with this matte medium brown. It is slightly warmer, and I'm topping this up on my crease, and now I'm happy with the intensity of my crease color. Next, I'm going in with this deep brown. It's a shimmery shade, and I'm applying this with a small eyeshadow brush on the outer V of my eye to smoke it out just a little bit, but very naturally. Now I'm blending everything together with my blender brush from Color Bar, and one of the best things about this look is that I can just place all the eyeshadow and then worry about blending it later. All this blending took away quite a bit of color, so I went back in with the flat shader brush into my first color and reapplied wherever I thought the intensity went away and blended it again. Next, I'm going into my Diamond Glow Quad in Copper Brown, and I am applying it with a pencil brush into my inner corners to highlight them a little bit. If you forget any of this, I will mention it all in the description box. Next, moving on to the face, I am using my Maybelline Mousse foundation, and I'm using this on a stippling brush all over my face. Today I was not in the mood for some very heavy coverage, which is why I skipped my expert face brush and went in with my stippling brush. I always blend foundation down my neck because even if the foundation is my perfect shade, I want no imperfections and I want as even pigmentation as possible. Next, I'm moving into concealer, and I am concealing with the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in light. Here, as you can see, I'm applying it under my eyes to hide dark circles and to brighten that area on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, chin, and right under where my contour is going to be. Then I'm going into it and blending it all together with my expert face brush. This really is a magic brush. It blends out anything, be it cream, be it mousse, be it powder, anything. This is your brush. If there's one Real Techniques brush that you must have, I think it's going to be this one. Next, I am going to contour with my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing duo. I have it in the shade Saint Lucia, and using this small eyeshadow brush that I got from Claire's, it's called Smoky, it's dual ended. I love placing my contour powder wherever I like to contour with this brush, and then go in later with my color bar brush to blend it out. The other side of the same brush I use to contour my nose very slightly. I know it looks really stark right now, but don't worry, I will be going in and blending it all away so that it looks more natural. Like I said, this is the color bar contouring brush. It gives a very light contour, and that's not what I'm into these days. I like a slightly sharper contour, so I just like using this to blend everything in place, all of my bronzing and all of my contour with this. Next, I'm going in with the Lakme Rose Powder. I have it in the shade Soft Pink, and I'm using this very soft blush brush to set wherever I applied concealer. So here, as you can see, I am using it under my eyes. Then I will go on to the bridge of my nose, my forehead, cupid's bow, chin, under my contour, everywhere. This powder is amazing because even though it is rose tinted instead of yellow, which is typically the better powder for setting your highlighting concealer, this one really does brighten up a lot. It is a very brightening powder, and I can't recommend it enough. Then I'm going back into the nudes palette and using this shade, it's the very first one, on a small stippling brush from e.l.f. I'm using that to highlight. It works as a beautiful pinky and gold highlight. It's absolutely stunning. You have to try it out. Then going in with my current favorite blush, I am using the Bobbi Brown blush in Blushed 10. I am using the Wayne Goss technique of placing two fingers to find where the perfect position for me to blush is, and in a round stippling motion, I am just blushing them cheeks. I'm taking the highlight down. I went back into the highlight and I took it down to my nose. Now I'm going in with the dark shade that I used on my outer V on a small brush and just dusting it down my lower lash line to make the whole eye look come together. I've moved back to the eyes, you can see, and now I have started to give myself a cat eye. I know that this look promised a glittery eye, but this gel eyeliner is going to act as a dark matte black base for the glitter liner that I'm going to put on top of it later. And I find it easiest to do a cat eye with this liner and with this brush. I love this combo, as you can see. So yeah, on the other eye as well. I like to form my cat eye first and then line the rest of my eyes, but there are several ways to do it. You don't have to follow my exact method. You can use whatever method you find useful. This is the one that I like. Then I'm going in with the glitter liner in black by Chambor. It came out in the Jewels collection a long while ago, and I absolutely love what it looks like when applied on top of the matte black Maybelline Gel eyeliner. Next, I'm moving on to mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl mascara. This is the washable kind, and I'm giving myself really nice dramatic lashes to go with my glitter liner. You can see that I got a little bit on my eyelid. In such a situation, do not wipe it off immediately. Wait for it to dry and then you can just scrape it off without ruining the rest of your makeup. I'm going in now with my Plum kohl kajal, and I tightlined and applied a little bit on my lower waterline. Next, going back into mascara, I am just mascaraing up my lower lash line. Finally, I'm moving on to the lips, and this is the lipstick that I'm using. This is a lipstick from Faces and it's called Vintage Red. The number is 810. and this is my personal perfect shade of red lipstick, as you can tell, and it's absolutely stunning, and this is the lipstick that inspired it all. Here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed filming it, and I hope you like my scarf. I made it myself. Have I already told you that? Probably. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, then don't forget to give this a big thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not already. Share, comment. If you have any requests for the future, just leave it down in the comments below, and I would be very happy to do it for you. If you have any tutorials, reviews, anything in mind, just comment. If you don't want to comment, you can just shoot me an email. And also, if you do decide to try out this look, why am I doing this? If you do decide to try it out, then send me a selfie. I really want to know how you decided to do this, what products you used, etc. And yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye.